Editing runways correctly is critical since the data is used for performance calculations and for maximum takeoff and landing weights and flight span. Runways can be found by opening the Waypoints page and clicking on the desired Waypoint identifier to open the Waypoint detail. From the Waypoint detail, click on the Runways tab. Add a new runway using the green plus button or click the blue pencil next to the runway you wish to edit. Select the default surface for this runway when it is open in flight span. Flight crew will have the ability to change a runway surface in the EFB based on actual conditions in the field. This is an example of surface factors for an aircraft type. Note that these factors can vary between aircraft types. Dirt is only available by contacting flight span support. They are also displayed under the surface modifier on the EFB. Note, you can edit the surface name, but to change a surface factor for a given aircraft type, contact flight span support. Runway length is total rollable length, not accounting for obstacle clearance. Slope is expressed in percent and should be the average slope affecting performance for takeoff or landing. Negative numbers indicate a downslope. For one-way runways, only the slope in the direction of landing or takeoff must be entered. If no parameters are set for an aircraft at a runway, or if the takeoff and landings are both set to no, and the runway is shorter than the minimum set in the aircraft EFB preferences, flight span will provide performance data using the full length of the runway, but with a warning that your organization has not specifically approved operations with that aircraft on that runway. For each runway for each aircraft, you can specify limitations. Whether takeoff or landing is allowed. Use this to restrict a runway to a single direction for takeoff or landing. Whether there is a weight reduction in place for takeoff or landing. How much of the overall length is available for takeoff and landing. And whether there is a curfew for takeoff or landing. Setting the available takeoff length to less than overall length defines an obstacle clearance point that the aircraft must be airborne at to clear obstacles with adequate margin. Setting the available landing length to less than the overall length defines a displaced threshold for the runway. In this example for runway 25, takeoff is not allowed. Landing is authorized for the PC-6 only. The Caravan was changed to no for takeoff and landing, and no other aircraft types have been authorized to use the runway. All aircraft except the PC-6 will get the performance warning. For runway 07, takeoff is authorized for the PC-6 with a 400 kilogram weight reduction, and the aircraft must be airborne by 378 meters.